The very last chapter in the Prayers of Many book is called the appendix, the toolkit, and it's some practical suggestions for growing in corporate prayer. And one of the things I think that needs to be said about corporate prayer is that a good prayer meeting really does need planning. In some ways, there's a spontaneity about corporate prayer, and we need to, even that can be planned so that we give room, we don't overstructure a meeting, but neither do we understructure it. I think there's things we refer to there about facilitating corporate prayer for all ages, having the right kind of worship environment for that, looking at practically organising things like fasting, the layout of the room, managing spiritual gifts in a corporate prayer time, all sorts of things to do with planning, agendas, room setup, things that might seem obvious, but I find the best prayer meetings really do have to be thought through, and creating the right atmosphere, creating the right momentum. And you might think, well, surely doesn't just that happen? Surely a prayer meeting don't just need some chairs, or not even chairs, just pray. I would say no, it needs the best leadership gifts to leverage it, to cast vision for it, to lead it through well, knowing when to move the agenda on, when to hold back, when to encourage more people to pray, lots of different kinds of praying going on. There is a great skill level to leading a corporate prayer meeting. And I think that we've just touched on some of this in the book. There's all sorts of things that could be said more, and we've just given some hints on it. But I would say to everyone who wants to try and create a culture of corporate prayer in their local church, that investing time, money, technical ability, staffing it with people who are very gifted at all the things we want to present well, multimedia, music, seating, lighting, heating, agenda, leadership, content, style of prayer, all of these things have to be planned so well and delivered so well by the very best leadership you've got, and training others up. It's a great way of training other leaders to learn how to lead people, because a prayer meeting is one of those things we've got to be spiritually tuned into what's going on, as well as practically knowing where you're trying to get to through the evening. So it's a great training ground for emerging leaders, but it does need a lot of hard work getting it right and making sure that the prayer meeting is the best meeting of church life.